What's up, guys? Sheddy here, and I'm pulled over for a couple of minutes, and I just wanted to talk about sinus issues. So, sinus problems are essentially just a form of depression because it's a weight that you carry around, and yeah, you may be laughing, but you can't teach me anything about depression. What I'm saying is, it's like, you know what I'm trying to say. It's a weight that we carry around, and if you're trying to sing a song, it may be a happy song, but while you're dealing with that, then you may find yourself singing sad songs and not doing it very well because you're covered in snot internally. So, anyway, my point is, if you haven't listened to Chris Lipe, not to sound like him, sign up for my free vocal course. If you haven't listened to Chris Lipe or Ken Tamplin or Justin Bonitz, I would actually recommend him too. And the reason I skip straight to Justin Bonitz instead of some of the other more established teachers is because Justin Bonitz will teach you some of the exercises that I think are helpful in fighting off that phlegm. So his first video on ways to scream pretty much covers, I'd say, 80% of my tricks. And then I can't remember if he's done 3 or 2. I think he did 1, and then he said another 12 styles or something like that. But the pig squeal, I've got so much I can't even start it. That has been one that I use. And the trick to this, just to like give you the insight and the scuttle, is finding the vibrational point for different notes and different techniques. I'm sitting in a parking lot. I don't think anyone can hear me. I have found that one of the best ones for me is kind of Corey Taylor in Stone Sour. Like, I don't mean to say I sound like him. I don't. But we all got left behind. That sort of, whatever muscles it is that he uses so often, his vocals seem to kind of clear it out for me. And there's a couple of other things. I figured this out, from watching, really Chris Lipe, because he likes to talk about the way that, different muscles work when you sing. But I also figured it out from, that old trick of putting like a strong massager or vibrator on your nose, and it causes, like, the chiropractor did it for me one time when I used to go to one, and I got home and I was coughing up things that I'm not even sure should be in a human. Anyway, so that right there, that sort of vibration, well, it happens here, and if you're singing the right note, you feel like you have a vibration about right there, right? So, well, not there, but there. So it got me thinking about it, and that's what I've done, is just figured out like a few different things. That Corey Taylor sort of belt, that seems to help. The pig squeal, that really helps. And another one that really seems to help, because like I said, I'm sure everybody that's watching this probably is into screaming or metal. If not, you will be, because it's the purest form of good music. I'm kidding. I like Waylon Jennings just as much as anybody. So, the last one that I want to dump on you real quick is, it would be Cradle of Filth. That's who it is. So I don't remember. It seemed me like his name was Danny. I could be wrong about Danny Filth, maybe. But that vocal style, and if you've never done it before, relax. I bet you can do it. But it may not sound that good, but that's the trick to practicing music. Is it's not like any other instrument where if you practice it bad, you'll do it bad. I mean, yes, to a certain degree, if you use the wrong techniques, you'll do it bad. But for the most part, practice is practice. So just look up Ghost in the Fog, which I think is one of their best songs. Fight me. But look up the video with the baby in the cradle in the snow, and I think there was a cradle. I can't remember, but I just remember like that was one of the first songs I ever heard from them because I wasn't familiar with them, and like you've got like this woman in the background's like, ooh, and then Danny or whatever his name is like, let go, house in the fog. Okay, so you notice how it sounds kind of like muted and a little bit labored? That's what I'm getting at. So the vibrations that occur, I'm not going to repeat myself, but that's what I figured out. So pig squeal, Danny filth, and just like a higher end sort of guttural belt. Those are the three things. It only took me 5 minutes and 30 seconds to say that. Those are the three things that I have found that seem to help the most. So forgive me, I am running out of time. I've got to get back to what I was doing, but I'm going to go ahead and put this one up. This isn't too bad. I'm okay with that. I'm not proud, but I'm comfortable. Thanks, guys. Sheddy out.